I was only getting maybe 100 views, 300 views, maybe 600 views on a good day when I tagged some of the right people and a few people reshared it or liked it. Now my results, I get 3,000 views on 4,000, 2,000, anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 now are my average views on posts, pictures, everything.
What's up, everyone? It's Andrew Bermudez, co-founder and CEO of Digsy. If you've got commercial real estate properties for lease, sale, or investment, and you want to get more leads of tenants and buyers and investors in the market, go list them on Digsy for free. That's getdigsy.com. I've got my friend Robbie Lober, actually with Boutique National in Florida, with me. And as you can see, this is totally impromptu. I was actually just helping him with a little project he's working on, which is pretty cool. And I'm out here in my patio. You see shade. Not professional at all, which is fantastic. We don't need to do any of this stuff. But Robbie was just sharing with me, he's newer in the business, and he reached out to, I forgot how do we connect?
I started seeing your posts on LinkedIn. I just started commenting, and I messaged you one day to hop on a call, and it's kind of how it happened.
It's funny, huh?
It was like 2 a.m. because you're 3 hours ahead, so you called me, and
oh, that's right. We're talking really late, right? I think it was.
Remember that? We ended up staying on the phone for like 2 hours.
And we were talking like this. I was in the patio, and
yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So we met through social media, and then at the time you weren't doing any marketing like that, and you and I had the conversation about cold calling, which we should still do, and you still do. We had talks about email marketing and other things. Can you share a little bit about your experience? So your Robbie Lober experience, newer in the business. Like, what things have you been doing, and what are you doing now that's actually changing your career and helping you get more leads and listings and things like that?
Yeah, from the beginning, from first and foremost, when we first began talking about social media, content creation, things like that make a bigger impact for people starting out in the business, like myself. I was super eager to learn more about it. You seemed like you were all over it for exposure. You were posting nonstop all the time. I kept seeing your feed. I kept seeing your posts, and that's kind of why I reached out initially. And from the forefront, I've been keeping track of it from all the things we had talked about. A lot of it had to do with how I'm getting more exposure, not even on my listings, more just me getting exposure on my post. And a lot of it had to do with tagging people, tagging meaningful people on LinkedIn, whether I have a great connection with them, a good extensive relationship with them or not, tagging the right people in my comments, putting the right hashtags, and just staying consistent and staying true to posting on a weekly basis. And that was three things actually that we talked about. And ever since then, this is almost 3 months ago-ish since we first started. And I can just see how from day one when I implemented that to now where I've gotten. And just to put that in perspective, I was starting to post videos, pictures, reposting, resharing articles, and doing videos. I do a lot of videos myself when I'm out touring space in the market. And I was only getting maybe 100 views, 300 views, maybe 600 views on a good day when I tagged some of the right people and a few people reshared it or liked it. Now, after started tagging that many people, like I tag about now 25 to 30 good, very influential people in the marketplace here in Tampa specifically, in my comments. I put hashtags, as many as I can. I think 30 is the max. And then I started tagging clubs, organizations like NAIOP, SIOR, CCIM, all over the state, the chapters, Digsy, LoopNet, CoStar, anything I possibly can related to commercial real estate, Tampa at all. And after I started tagging those, now my results, I get 3,000 views on 4,000, 2,000, anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 now are my average views on posts, pictures, everything. It's just changed substantially. I mean, people.
It's always an interesting thing because when I was a broker, and I think I shared this with you, when I was a broker, I had tried social media, and I think I looked at it the wrong way because I'm not generating any leads off social media. And it's almost like how many bottles of Coca-Cola does Coca-Cola sell in a commercial, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like they're just trying to stay in front of your face. It's kind of like, remember when we were kids and we'd be at home and the residential realtor would give us these little memo pads that our parents would use, right? And you kept on seeing the same name. I remember I grew up in Yorba and I was like Sherry Yarber all the time. And I'm just I don't know this person, but if I need real estate, I'm going to call that person. So I think like most people think it's a waste of time, and it's actually really good that they think it's a waste of time because it creates opportunities for people like you and me, right? Like
Agreed.
ever since we started doing like the marketing that we do on social media, like between the vlog, my little CRE hacks thing, like our traffic to Digsy and just like the name recognition has exploded, right? And there's something too where when you're providing value to somebody, right, and you jump on calls like me and you did, like you just have like this like pull to like help that person out. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you do them a favor. Right? So I think just to kind of go through 360 through this, I think like what really like where I missed opportunity was when I was a broker is I didn't use it as a broadcast tool to stay in front of people so that when the time comes, they reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't doing any text posts or anything like that. It's just interesting. So I'd love to see it from your perspective. Like, kind of why did you start, and where do you see the opportunity?
Why did I start for social media stance?
Yes.
So because I figured at the time when I was starting to hit the ground running, really big is honestly is what hit me hard is when I was an intern over at Cushman and Wakefield with the industrial team. Shout out to Julia Silva, Jessica Mizrahi. When I was with them, they always were huge on marketing, social media content, things of that. They were the best at it, and I was there every day, for 2 years almost with them when I was an intern, my last 2 years of college, and I got to see that. I got to see the results of it, how much interaction they were getting. So I knew that when I was ready to finally get into brokerage, once I got licensed and finished college, which I started with this firm back in January, I knew right then and there that was one of the easiest things for me because I have so much time, so much energy, and I really want to get exposure across the board and start good habits and implement them from day one. So social media was huge for me, and I love the fact that I have the time, I have the energy, I have the personality and the tenacity to do that, and I want to keep that going.
You told me some pretty cool stories a minute ago when we're doing like a little one-on-one, right? Like about people calling you and then like another broker. Can you jump into some of the? I mean, you've only done this for like what, 3 weeks now?
3 weeks, yeah, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, over the last obviously since 3 months, it's been slowly progressing and gradually getting better, and perfecting the craft. But just a few honestly success stories where I think that's like a success for me because it's getting better and I'm seeing the results is because just for example, last week I went to go tour a new development site. It was just finished, brand new construction industrial facility in Tampa called Pine Brook Business Center, and I went and toured with Trey Carswell. He's a broker at Cushman. And first thing he said to me when I got there, he's like, "Oh man, I'm starting to love your social media. I'm seeing your video, your post everywhere. Like your face, your name, everything's coming up." And that was really, really cool because he just said that to me out of the blue.
And you're brand new.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've known him briefly. We have a good connection, but I don't see
He already knows of you.
Yeah, so it's been good, and I'm having a lot of other brokers, even from other markets, reach out to me now. I had one, no joke, 2 days ago. It was like 1 a.m. A guy named Daniel Solomon, great broker, retail guy, veteran.
Oh, Daniel. Yeah, he's awesome. He's part of our tribe on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. Great dude. And he's another one I met on LinkedIn just reaching out, and I asked to get on a call with him back in March. That's how we met. And now, he and I have a great relationship. We talk, we text all the time. And he actually reached out to me about 3 nights ago, 1 a.m. And he asked, he's like, "Hey, how do you get those stickers and those pictures and graphics on your post?" And he was starting to see it consistently over and over. And I was like, "Oh, no problem. I'll tell you how to do it." So I called him. I was texting him at 2 a.m. about it. He started doing it. He couldn't figure it out a little bit, but we got him through. And I'm sure you'll see his post starting to get a little better with it as well as he's getting.
That's funny because remember in that same post where you did that, the stickers, I asked you, I'm like,
same thing.
Got to do that. Yeah.
It's easy. It's very simple, but yeah, I got to tell him the tricks, and so it was cool.
There was another one, right? Like wasn't there like somebody who like reached out to you, like a potential client or something like that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was about 2 hours ago. I had a call. Another developer here in Tampa. They do more like triple net lease retail assets, and I haven't spoke to him since maybe January. And he saw me posted on social media. He gave me a call out of the blue, and he was a buddy I knew from college. And he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I was like, "Not too much." And he's like, "Hey, first thing before getting into this discussion with you, I want to say great job on social media, man. Like I'm seeing your posts everywhere. Like that's awesome. You got to keep doing it. Your personality shows through. Like people want to see that. Like keep it going, dude. Like that's you. Like keep it going." And I was like,
that's
"Oh
like
man."
Developing a relationship with a lot of people. I can see your energy, that, and isn't it funny that when people reach out to you, it's not like you're making a cold call. It's like they already know you.
Yeah, way better.
They've already thought about working with you because they see you.
Exactly.
So like, that listing pitch is probably going to be fucking easy, right?
And that's one thing you told me too. Like, people tend to do business with people they like. So that already, my foot was already in the door. I didn't have to crack the ice, so it was good.
So what social media platforms are you using right now?
LinkedIn and Instagram are my biggest.
Where are you getting the most pull from right now?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn. Yeah, no doubt.
It's funny. LinkedIn was a ghost town several years ago.
It's been liftoff ever since. I mean, the last couple of years, I've seen everybody on it. Everyone's getting on it. I see older brokers getting on it. Whether or not it's actually them or their assistants doing it, I don't know. But I'm seeing a lot of other people, like veterans, get on there now and actually make posts, articles, things like that everybody, the younger generation, starting to do.
Well, dude, congratulations, man. This is awesome to see. You know, these are the kind of stories that really, really like make me really happy when. Because I don't know if many people do, but I do take the time to, if somebody reaches out to me, I'm going to help. Because I've been there, right? And it's funny, like, if I talk to 10 people, like, usually 0 do anything about it. But, like, other people, like Carly Iacono, right? Like, from Marcus and Millichap, triple net lease person, does her Fast 5 videos, has been doing it since January. Consistently every week she pushes it. Awesome. And we've had chats. She's given me some feedback that's helped me improve. And then I've given her some feedback that she should do. And she just had that post with her kids doing the show.
No way.
On the CRE Fast 5. And like, she got so many views, so many comments, and people now appreciate her because they got to see her kids. It's just like they're getting to know her. And it's pretty awesome. I definitely think everybody should be doing it, but lucky for you and lucky for us, nope, not everybody does it, because otherwise it would just be the new thing that you have to do, and that's a lot of work, and people tend to give up.
I mean, it does definitely take time. You know, you have to, especially if you want to stay consistent. And if you're not consistent with it, I don't think it's going to make results. But it does take a little bit of time out of my day or out of my week, really. But what I've been doing now, since I'm on like almost my 3rd month of really staying true to it, is I'll kind of plan my weeks ahead. Like, so for example, I already know what I'm going to be posting next week, or the following week. I kind of write it down on a list, you know, and I say like, hey, you know, Monday or Wednesday, I'm posting this. If a new thing comes up, I'll adjust to it accordingly. But, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing already. As things start overflowing, or if I'm out driving the market, I'll take pictures and videos and say, all right, cool. I spent, you know, a significant time at this one site. Took a few selfies out by the loading doors or X, Y, and Z. I know I want to post this next week. I want to tag those brokers. I want to tag the developers of it, the landlords, just so people can see. And, you know, it's been helping.
That's awesome, dude. Well, hey, congratulations on all the progress you've been making, man. Really proud of you.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. You got to show me one of these days. You got to show me how to do the sticker stuff.
I will. Oh, yeah.
All right, dude. I'll see you later.
Thank you, man.
All right.